What's going on, y'all? Straight to the point. Yes, we in here. Please hit that like button. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're not a member, and hit them notifications too, man. We got to talk about this, man. Everybody, go ahead, pull up. Yeah, pull up, man. We definitely gonna talk about this, man. Salute to the whole entire Lions Den basketball, boxing community, and salute to everybody that rock with me. Um, uh, I know everybody's talking about this right now, but we got some more developments um, coming in right now. I'm gonna give some shout outs in just a minute, man. Give a few shout outs. Everybody come on in, man. It's up Sunday morning. Nobody I don't think anybody's focused on the Clarissa Shields fight. Pound that like button when you come in here. Hit that like, man. Hit that like, hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. Stephen Green, hit the light, hit the light, hit the light, hit the light. Stephen Green, I see you in the building. I know we're going to talk about that. And Stephen Green, I'm glad you brought that up because I had brought something up about that earlier. But hit that like when you come in here, man. We're going to get into this, man. Everybody has been getting into this. Of course, Dallas. Dallas tonight, they face the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is shaking up the NBA. And I want to give a shout out to the brother Cypress TV. Definitely go sub to Cypress TV, man. Definitely go sub to Cypress TV. I gotta take my hats off to Cypress TV. Matter of fact, there's only two dudes on this YouTube, this whole entire YouTube surface that had called this, okay? And I'm gonna mention them in just a second, though. But hit that like when you come in here, man. We definitely gonna get into this. We have been keeping a very close eye to this, on what's been going on and stuff. But I don't think that nobody expected this shit right here to happen. Nobody expected any of this to take place. I think people had some rumblings of what could have possibly taken place, but at the same token, I don't think anybody really expected any of this to really truly take place. When we talk about um, a franchise player in Luka going to somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? And on top of the fact that he's hurt too, you know what I'm saying? Hashi, what's up with it? Said about time my Lakers get a young superstar, new face of the franchise. Now all we need to do is get rid of LaQueen James and his son. We're going to talk about that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to, like I said, the brother Cypress TV. Okay, if you're not sub to Cypress TV, definitely go sub to Cypress TV. I also want to give a shout out to Casino for Life too, and /One Crack News. Um, these two guys right here, Casino. If y'all don't know, Casino said that Luka was gonna go to the Lakers about 2 seasons ago. Okay, if you don't believe me, go look at his videos and everything. Everybody thought that dude was crazy, but I've never been the one to doubt Casino on anything that he said. There's some things that I kind of were disagreed about, but he called this in Cyprus on my live about a couple years ago. Cypress TV had said that Luka's gonna fuck around and go to the Lakers, and I said, nah, you crazy for saying that and stuff like that. I just didn't see it then. Well, it came to life. It came to life. And now I also want to give a shout out to Urban Politicians. If you're not sub to Urban Politicians, Definitely go sub to his channel. He reps the Texas hard, represent that H-Town. Always coming in with dope content. He's coming with hip hop content, coming with sport content, everything. Hodgepodge, conglomerate of everything. Of course, got to give a shout out to all of the LDBC brothers, Ticket TV, um, uh, Pastor Rufus, Kareem, the Kareem Report, Too Raw for TV, 78 Sports, um, Showtime, um, T Price, everybody, everybody that's been talking about this situation. Okay, LeBron, according to reports, and LeBron is upset with the mainstream media because he was saying that they lied. He had he put up he immediately took the X and he called out CBS Sports for supposedly putting in the narrative that he was growing frustrated with Anthony Davis um, in terms of everything. And on X, he put "you fucking lie," and he had a Pinocchio emoji and a clown emoji. Okay, you said rain on my window and the candle warmer and my phone service is here so much better. Well, salute to Serena, but man, you on some romantic stuff. I saw a candle. Anyway, salute to you. But like I said, okay, now I wanna focus on something that Hashi said. Now, Hashi, you said they got a young superstar, but what you're not realizing though that this doesn't this doesn't make the Lakers better. It doesn't make the Lakers better, man. As a matter of fact, it makes Dallas better and it makes the Lakers worse. First off, as good as Luka is on offense, and as good as a player as Luka is and everything, and a dynamic shot maker and everything like that, you're forgetting the other side. He doesn't play defense. Okay, now he's gotten better with his defense and everything. He's doing what he can to be a help defender, but that's not gonna that's not indicative of y'all winning in the championship. You need more, and you lost pretty much the bulk of your defensive presence. you know, and on top of that, you got to look at it like this too. Is Luka going to be able to buy into what JJ Redick is selling? And I'm not going to say that I fully agree with LeBron in this situation, though. But a lot of people do kind of feel like LeBron was kind of blindsided in a little bit. A lot of people are thinking, okay, did he want AD up out of there? I didn't think it was a situation like that. I think it more fell on JJ Redick and it fell on Rob Pelinka. Because you got to remember, he got into it. He got into it with both of those guys. AD did. Of course, AD, he wanted a big man. He wanted some help. He wanted a complimentary big man that he could rely on. I mean, you got Jackson Hayes, but I mean, he wants more front court help. Other than that, you got a guy in Christian Woods that's hurt, who stays hurt. He's hurt right now, and he don't get along with I don't even think that he would get along with JJ Redick if he played. You said inside defense game with a big man with championship. Yeah, LeBron is one to go to the Warriors. Nah, I mean, look, bro. Right now, at this point, right now the media is making it seem because they came out this morning on the media, the mainstream media, and they had basically said that it has been LeBron's dream to play with Luka, and I'm here. I'm getting conflicting feelings because, like, let's look at it like this, Steven, Cypress, Hashi. Let's look at it like this. The Lakers were actually in a better position than the Mavericks. The Mavericks are at 8th right now. They're 26 and 23. The Lakers are actually they're in 5th right now. The Lakers are in 5th right now. So why get a move like this that you make? It doesn't make any sense. And you got worse. Now the Dallas Mavericks, Steven, I gotta say something, man. And you've been talking about this. You, Ted, a couple of other people been talking about this. Y'all have been banking on the fact that the Mavericks are still going to come out of the West. I think that they might have catapulted to come out of the West right now. I think so. I really think so, man. I think they have enough because they got front court help out of the ass. They got Washington, who's dependable at the power forward position. You got Lively. You got Powell. You got Klay Thompson, that's still a relatively decent defender. And I think that AD is going to buy into what Kid is selling. You know why? Because guess what the common relationship between Kid and AD is? They won the championship. I know it was a bubble, but nevertheless, Jason Kidd was on that staff during that championship, when the Lakers won the championship. It makes sense. This makes sense. It makes sense for for the Dallas Mavericks. For the Lakers, not so much. So, I mean, this right here, man, it really shakes up a lot of things, man. This is shaking up the NBA, and like I was telling the brother Cypress TV, man. Now when you look at the Western Conference, the Mavericks, you can't no longer now at one point in the season, especially right now, being that they're in the 8th spot, you said with Davis, Dallas can be a 3 or 4 seed, Lakers a 6 or 7 seed. Now I don't even see the Lakers even being that high. They're not gonna mesh well. Listen, that's what I was saying last night too. Listen, Luka and LeBron James, they're both two ball dominant individuals, and they like to have control on shit. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, who do you think that the organization is gonna look to go around, because to cater around? They're gonna look to Luka because Luka is younger. You know what I'm saying? I know his body is older, but they're not going to mesh well. And then you also got to realize this. You got to take it to consideration too. Luka didn't automatically mix with Kyrie when he first got there. It took him a while. That first season, and I don't. A lot of times I don't really put a stock into that first season of them coming together and stuff, because especially with the Kyrie situation, they had to get familiar with one another, and then it was in close to the middle of the season and everything, man. So, and they were already games in and stuff like that. So Kyrie didn't have enough time to get to know Luka's game and vice versa. But I don't see I really don't see the Lakers being like, I mean, at best they might make it to the second round. At best. But they got to go get more. They're gonna have to go do more. They're at what, 16? They're 16.7 million in terms of the luxury tax. They don't have any draft capital until 2031. You know what I'm saying? I mean, on your roster, um, you know, you're probably what I'm looking at. I'm looking at Kleber. I'm looking at not Kleber. Sorry about that. I'm looking at Shake Milton. I'm looking at possibly Dalton Connect, Rui, Jackson Hayes. I'm looking at some of those. I'm looking at some of those guys on there. You got a Christian Woods who hasn't played. I think he's injured or whatnot. Um, you got Brian. You got Bronny James on there. I laugh at that because they're not taking the Lakers serious. Not like that. Not like that, Steven. Octavius in the building, man. What's up with it, man? Tell me what you think about this, brother. Of course, Octavius is a Lakers fan. I know you happy, Luka. Now, man. Hey, Luka done went from our state to the city that we in to L.A. Said Lakers to give up players to get key players. Yeah, they're gonna have to. You're shocked. Okay, you're shocked, but what I mean, do you think that the Lakers got better or you think it got worse? And this is what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true, but somebody came up in my chat swearing up and down that they're gonna go after Miles Turner. But I thought Miles Turner, his whole focus was to get here in Texas. You know? Scrub Zero. Now they made headlines if Scrub Zero talking about basketball. Scrub Zero allergic to basketball and shit sometimes. Now, salute to Scrub Zero coming up in here. Make sure y'all go sub to his channel. Dope football, verbal jujitsu over there. And they're gonna be covering the the Super Bowl. And I'm gonna talk football a little bit later, Scrub. But man, I hate what the whole script that they done came out with. Man, I didn't like to see that, man, because I kind of feel bad for Mahomes now. Yeah, Dallas got Max Christie, an excellent defender. Don't forget he put the clamps on Ja one day. NBA ratings are going up now. Yeah, they're gonna go up, but this doesn't make it's gonna be a good draw, but Lakers aren't going anywhere. You said that first game, Luka in a Lakers uniform, the whole world gonna yeah, but and listen, when they lose, listen, watch. Y'all gonna see all that attention focus on the Lakers, but they're not gonna go anywhere, man. See, LeBron, listen, LeBron, I'm hearing this is what he said. He came out on Twitter. For those of y'all that don't know, LeBron had came out on Twitter and voiced his frustration. He's mad at the mainstream media. He's mad at CBS Sports. He's saying that he wrote on Twitter, CBS, he said you a effing lie, and he put a Pinocchio emoji and he put a clown emoji by it. Luka versus LeBron, who gets to control the rock? Exactly. Luka just 25. Yeah, but his body is like 30 something. He's hurt right now. He could barely stay on. He's got lower extremity issues. His calves. He's been dealing with the same calf issues for the last couple years. So you got to worry about that. Everybody want to talk about how AD is injury prone, but Luka's injury prone too. You said Nico Harrison woke up yesterday and said F it. Yeah. But that's a good point that you brought up though, Scrub Zero, about who's gonna, because you got two ball dominant players. You have two of the guys in the league that were top five in usage rate. I don't think, well, since Luka hasn't been playing, his usage rate, of course, gonna go down and everything, but he'll be right back up there with the SGAs and with the Giannis's and stuff like that. Their usage rates are through the roof. And you talking about these guys gonna go far. Neither one of these guys play defense. That's what we forgetting. Two triple double threats. Yeah, yeah, stat stuffers. But what about championship stuffers? What about championship stuffers? Like, if you're thinking that, Octavius, if you're thinking that this is gonna be another situation like Jokic and Westbrook or something like that, you know what I'm saying? You sadly mistaken, because that's not going on. Yeah, we know Luka don't play defense. Listen, hey Octavius, hey, I listen. This is what I say, man. If you're gonna drink, get your ass back in condition. That's the thing. Luka don't work out. You know what I'm saying? He don't Luka is, he's not like, doesn't keep his body in condition like LeBron does, or like some of these other players used to do, like a Kobe used to, or or like a Dennis Rodman. You know what I'm saying? Them, and like Dennis Rodman, he used to keep his, he used to party and do all that other shit. But Dennis Rodman was in the weight room. Rodman was running. Dennis Rodman was doing other things besides just playing basketball and stuff like that. Nah, man, you gotta work on your twitch muscles. You gotta work on your muscle fibers, man. You do a lot of wear and tear to your body in the NBA season, which, okay, to take a good month or two off, yes, I understand that. But if you just putting alcohol into your system and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and you're not doing nothing, you know, like in terms of being in the weight room and doing other shit just besides getting on the court and playing basketball, the injuries are gonna come up. We already seen this with LeBron and Westbrook, but because Luka is notably worse on defense than Russ, it's gonna get ugly out there. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, Scrub, I really want to see how this shit is gonna play out. That beer keep him fat. Yeah, it does. LeBron going to another team next season. No, he ain't. No, he ain't, man. And if he does, don't nobody want him there. I mean, listen, nobody wants to listen. The league is trying to move on, Steven. You know what I'm saying? The league is trying to move on. Um, you got other teams in there that the media needs to be focused on. And I don't like this too. I don't like this either, because now all eyes are still going to continue to be on the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Damn, we were just getting to the point where we were focusing on the OKCs. We were focusing on the Cavs. Guess who the Cavs play tonight? They play Dallas. I wonder how Luka and Reeves backcourt going to work. Yeah, because you got that start, that the projected starting five is going to be Luka, it's going to be LeBron, it's going to be Rui, Jackson Hayes, and Austin Reeves. That's what the projected starting five is going to be. So yeah, man, this is it's gonna be crazy right here. This is crazy work. Do y'all see? You said Gaffrey and Davis A dangerous. Yeah, exactly. You mean Gafford? You mean Gafford? Um, well, I'm looking more like, okay, you got Powell who's 6'10", you got Lively who's 7'1", okay. You got PJ Washington 6'8", you know what I'm saying? You still got Clay there. Clay is 6'7", 6'8". You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna buy into what Jason Kidd is selling. You know what I'm saying? Jason Kidd, he preaches defense. Don't forget Jason Kidd won the championship along with AD. This and this moves the needle. I think it moves the needle more so for Dallas because this makes them a top defensive team adding AD. What's up, Matt Moses? This this really makes them a top defensive team. Hey, please hit the like button too, man, when you come in here, man. You know, give your boy a like, man. Trying to get out here and work hard for y'all, man. Last night everybody wanted to come in here, talking hell of shit. You said the Clippers got better. Well, the Clippers got Norman Powell. And then on top of that, you got to realize they got Kawhi back, and now they got three guys in there that you really got to watch out for. You got a Kawhi Leonard who's back. You know what I'm saying? You got James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Even though James Harden shoots a low percentage, but the guy that's been doing it is Powell, Norman Powell. Norman Powell should have been an All-Star. You said Dallas Mavericks fans are still upset. Hey, they're gonna have to be upset. Listen, you're actually getting a guy. Listen, now I understand that AD has had a history of being injury prone, but let's just be real, Octavius. Let's be real. A healthy AD is top 3 player in the league, man. You said strippers aren't going nowhere. Maybe not, but right now, they're 6 in the West right now, so they doing pretty good, man. You said Maverick fans are Lakers fans now. Nope, that's not true. That's not true, man. Listen, man, you got to understand. I'm here. A lot of people actually like AD. AD is an entertaining dude, man. When he's healthy, like AD, and listen, this wasn't the media. I think LeBron. I'm not gonna say he was totally blindsided by the situation, but he immediately took to Twitter, man, and he called out CBS for saying you a effing lie, and he put a Pinocchio emoji, and he put a clown emoji talking about CBS, because that's who I immediately saw CBS when they reported it, and that's what prompted me to jump on here. I remember it like it was Matt Moses. I was focused on boxing. Stephen Green, Octavius, all y'all up in here. I was focused on boxing the whole entire day. I was covering all of the fights, especially the Benavidez and the Morale fight. I was on the homie Blue Blood and Clay's live. Then from there, I jumped on 78. Okay, he did a little post fight reaction. You know what I'm saying? All of them did a post fight reaction right after the fight, including Carcino. That's when I saw it flashing, and that's what prompted me to jump on it. And I thought it was a joke. I thought they were bullshitting, and this was real. You said AD returns to LA February 25th. That's my birthday. You said Luka was supposed to return this week. Yeah, they well, I know that what's it called? I don't know about LA, but the Mavericks they play the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. You said Morel got cheated. Nah, Morel. I mean, you talk about when he had that knockdown. Yeah. I felt like that wasn't a late hit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it. throughout the fight, David Benavidez had dominated him with the uppercut, but they were going back and forth though. It was an epic battle. Ashley, beautiful queen, I see you in the building, man. How you doing, sweetie? You thought Shams? Nah, man, this is real. This was real, man. This was real. You said Mavs might go to the finals. Yeah, now that I agree with. This might carry them to the finals. You know, they got to get past OKC, and it looks to as though they might be able to do it. They might have this might carry them over. Everybody's like, oh man, without Luka, we're not going nowhere. That's not necessarily true. You got Kyrie. I don't think people understand how good Kyrie is in a pick and roll situation, and he got a guy in AD that can score. And on top of that, you got AD that is a monster on the rebound. You got Lively, who is a monster on the rebound. You got PJ Washington, who is a monster inside. All of these guys can rim protect. You got Powell, who is a monster down low. You know what I'm saying? Alex, what's up with it? You said AD. Hey, if he does, hey, I want to see it. I like this. And I want to see now, and don't forget about Clay. Listen, now you got guys on there that done played with LeBron, that done played with Luka. Now, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of chippiness going on, you know what I'm saying? But like that's what Jason Kidd is about. He's about chippiness on the basketball court. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. See, y'all so focused. I'm glad you said that too. Everybody, like, oh man, I want to see Luka and LeBron. I don't want to see that shit. Me myself personally, I don't want to see Luka and LeBron. I want to see AD and Kyrie. Kyrie should have been an All-Star this year. Hell, he been carrying the goddamn team. I mean, well, until he got hurt. Yeah, man. Oh man. Yeah, and that's what we was doing yesterday, man. We was talking about this. And listen, this is another thing. Carcino and the Brother Cypress TV, they called this out a couple of seasons ago. They said that Luka was going to go to the Lakers. I thought that these niggas was crazy for saying that shit. Hey, shout out to Tiggy, but I mean, he might because you got to think about it, man. This like LeBron is upset, man. You know what I'm saying? And they I guess he's saying that they pushed the narrative that he was growing frustrated with AD and stuff like that, but he called the media out for lying. So now we're getting two conflicting reports, and then on top of that, Matt Moses, you got to realize this too. Uh, Brian Wendy had came out and said that it has been LeBron's dream to play with Luka and stuff like that. And that's what they're selling now. Now Dallas can go to the finals again. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. They still got to get familiar with one another, though. They still got to get familiar with one another. Um, you know, these guys still gotta. They have to develop continuity and all that other stuff. So yeah, this is crazy work, man. Now is it gonna sell tickets? Yes, it is. It's gonna sell tickets. It's gonna be interesting to see. A lot of people, gonna tune in to see and stuff, but I don't think LeBron. I don't think LeBron. Honestly, look, bro, and like I said, I don't. agree with a lot of the shit that LeBron does, but I really do not think that LeBron liked it this, man. You said I think I like the Mavs now, but I'm still a Lakers and Cavs fan. Well, Kyrie, man, has been carrying. See, I know we had a conversation a while back, Matt Moses, and you thought that I was getting on Kyrie and stuff like that. You know, trying to clown him and all this other stuff. All I was saying is that he played brilliant throughout the whole entire season up until he had to face Boston in the 7 game series. Other than that, he had a tremendous season. Now I think he done got himself together. Now and Kyrie had the chance to now he got full control of everything now. He got full control of everything. And you got another superstar there in AD. So now Kyrie can flex his muscle a little bit because I mean we could sit up here and act like Kyrie wasn't on pins and needles with Luka and stuff like that. And I know Luka was like, yeah, I'm gonna defer to Kyrie and all this other stuff, but let's just call it what it is, man. You had two ball dominant guys or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that like to get in their bag or whatever. Now Kyrie, he has he has more, I should say, more freedom to operate now. But I'm not like I said, I'm not as interested in the Lakers and what LeBron and Luka are doing as much as I'm more interested and more intrigued to see what's going to take place with Kyrie and what's going to take place with AD. I'm intrigued to see what's going to take place and how they're going to align up. Yeah, so I mean, I know everybody wants to see. They want to see Luka. They want to see the Lakers. They want to see how things come about. But me myself personally, like I said, Dallas. Hey, what's up, Brown Sugar? I see you in here, Queen. Um, Luka. Luka is a tremendous player, but the only thing that Luka adds to your team is, scoring and uh, clutch shooting and stuff like that. He doesn't add defense. He doesn't add he's not tenacious or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Luka's not that type of player. He's just not. But I mean he's more of a clutch player. But what I'm saying is that him playing with LeBron, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like everybody's been saying it like clockwork. Myself, True Raw, a couple other guys have been saying it. Neither one of these guys are defenders. Neither one of these guys are defenders. They when you see Luka out there beyond the 3 point line or whatever, do you think that Luka's gonna be able to keep up with a John Morant? Is he gonna be able to keep up with a SGA? No, he is not. It's hell. They still can't keep up with Westbrook coming downhill and stuff like that. Nah, man. And I want to see Westbrook just come through the lane. I'm not saying I think Russell Westbrook can still do that, but I want him to go vintage Russell Westbrook, man, and just come through the lane and Luka sitting right there and him just bang on Luka. Man, that's what I want to see. And I want him to do it on live TV. Now they're gonna be getting even more coverage. Everybody gonna be seeing. When they play again in February, everybody gonna want to see this game. Everybody gonna want to see that game. They're gonna want to see the Mavericks, and they're gonna want to see the Lakers. So this is gonna be a this is gonna be something to watch, man. And I thought that this and Brown Sugar. What do you think about this trade? What do you think about this trade, Luka to Luka to the Lakers and AD to the Mavericks? What do you think about it? I want to know what y'all really truly think about this. For who though? For which team? Was it a good trade for? Was it a good trade for Mavericks or was it a good trade for the Lakers? Okay, well, I just think it was a great trade for the Mavericks. It wasn't really a great trade for the Lakers. You said I don't like neither team. They beat us, so I really don't care. Yeah, I understand, but I'm just looking at it from I look at it from a basketball standpoint. Did it make sense? Did it make sense to you? Because like you got to think about it, Brown Sugar. Like I look at Boston, right? You have two, you have actually four legitimate defenders that can play both ends of the floor. You know what I'm saying? Luke, the reason why I disagree with Matt is like, okay, it's good for Mavericks, but for the Lakers, it's not. You don't have no primary defenders on there. I mean, Rui is okay on defense. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes Rui, you just be scratching your head sometimes. You got Cam Reddish on there who really should, in my eyes, should be starting as a defender. Now, as far as offense, his offense is a little shaky, and his offense never used to be shaky. Jackson Hayes, you never know what you're gonna get. I used to like Jackson Hayes coming out of Texas. You know what I'm saying? And Austin Reeves, I mean, he'll step it up on defense and stuff like that, but I mean, he's not noted as a defender. And then LeBron, I mean, he can't guard anybody like that no more. And Luka is just a solid. He's an okay help defender. That's what I was saying. I was just saying about this. LeBron did not. LeBron immediately took to Twitter. In case you don't know, Brown Sugar and Matt Moses, this is what happened. LeBron called out CBS, okay, immediately, and he called CBS some effing liars, and he said you effing, you said you fucking liars, and he put the Pinocchio emoji, and he put a clown emoji, and there was a quote up underneath about what CBS had said, CBS Sports had said about AD. I mean, what's it called? LeBron growing frustration with AD, and LeBron was heated about that. And you said if Bron go to Golden State, it's over. What? It'll be over for his career. That's what you mean? Because they're not going to win a championship. You- they're not going to win a championship if he go to Golden State. That's definitely not happening. Is it the money why Luka left? No, it had nothing to do with any of. See, this right here, you got to think about it. That first off, they had to get AD off of the books. AD was at 50 something, 50 like 55, then 58, then 62.8 mil over the next couple of years or whatever. That's getting him off of the books. With Luka, this is the thing. Let's understand the contract. Luka, he's at 40. He's at 44.3, 44.8, or something like that, and he's eligible for an extension of 5 year, 229 million extension. So just think about it. If he plays good, because you got to think about he's been injured. If he plays good, and they give him that money, hell, shit, he's gonna get that money. And so yeah, exactly. I'm about to say, Matt, please don't say championship. Brian ain't going without a fight. Rich Paul, it's over. It's over. It's over, Matt. It's over with. It's over with. He's gonna have to will and deal. And this is another thing too. Let's look at this, right? Let's look at this too. Stephen, Matt, Brown Sugar, if you're still in here, I know she don't really stay too long and all this other stuff no more. But let's look at this, right? The Lakers were in 5th place. They're in 5th place. You know what I'm saying? The Mavs are in 8th place. The Lakers were fine. At one point, they were at number 4. The only people that were above them were OKC, Houston, Memphis, and the Nuggets. You said, so Luka is really Bron replacement. Probably so. It's looking like that. I know Bron feels stabbed in the back by Rob Pelinka. He's probably tired of the bullshit. Really, in essence, and you bring up a good point, Matt. Really, in essence, you could say that they pretty much blew everything up, pretty much. And I gotta give once again, man. Y'all wonder why I listen to Carcino. Y'all wonder why I listen to guys like Ticket. You know why Ticket is my nigga. Y'all wonder why I listen to True Raw. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta give Carcino his props. Carcino for life. Man, if you hear me, bro. One Crack News, man. I gotta give him his salute. Carcino called this 2 years ago. He said Luka was gonna go to LA. And everybody thought that this dude was crazy. Man, and did it happen? I know we on point. The LDBC don't die. We fish fry. That's why I don't trip when, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, fall off of the support and all that shit. I don't never give a fuck, man. If you like me, you like me. You don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Life is still gonna continue to move on. Oh, well, I don't like that nigga. Well, bye. Shit. Oh, yeah, man, you were talking about this player. I don't like him no more. Bye. Get your ass up out of here. I'll DJ Jazzy Jeff your ass out of here in a minute. If you don't like what we say, if you don't like what we stand for, hey, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Go in the corner and cry. Go in the car and cry. What about LeBron? He needs his money. What about him? LeBron's not even making that. He's not even making. Jimmy Butler makes more than LeBron. Jimmy Butler makes more than LeBron. I'm being for real, man. Like you can't be sensitive and be around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, man, why you talking about him, man? You don't like LeBron. You don't like him. You like that, man. I don't even talk about LeBron 24/7. If you don't know the basis of my channel, I really don't be going in on LeBron like that. If you want me to play that game, I could play that game too. But to me, that's silly because what else are you gonna talk about? Nah, I like to talk about other shit. Like yesterday, I wasn't even talking about basketball that much. I talked about WNBA and I talked about boxing, and I was looking at Clarissa Shields' old thick ass. That's it. Brian about to be making a Jiffy cornbread commercial. We're gonna fuck around. That motherfucker gonna be on Allstate commercials and shit. He already on there with Prize Picks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, with Kevin Hart. But you talking about what about LeBron? He needs his money. Nah, he done made enough money. He's already sweltered the franchise pretty much, Steven. So yeah, man. I'm not gonna play into that shit. And see, this the thing, Matt Moses. Y'all got the Cavs because you know that's your squad. Y'all play Dallas tonight. I don't think AD's not gonna play. But I would have loved to see that. I would have loved to see that's a good matchup. I think the Cavs and the Mavericks would be a good finals. OKC and the Cavs, we already know that would be a good finals. But let me tell you why I think Dallas would, and I'm talking about if they have all their pieces in the lineup. You got Mobley and you got Jared Allen up front. You know what I'm saying? Who are beasts. You got Evan Mobley, All-Star, and I felt like Jared Allen should have been an All-Star too. Then on top of that, on the other end, you got Dallas, you got AD, you got Lively, you got that front, and you got Powell. And then, to a lesser extent, you got PJ Washington too, or whatever. But he's a beast down there too, as well. Then on top of that, on the guard play, you got Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? You got Don, and then on the other end, you got they got him on the guard. You got Darius Garland, you got Donovan Mitchell, and then you got Levert or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they might get him, but then I don't never rule out Clay either. You know what I'm saying? Clay could still get hot even at his age. You say yeah, Brian pretty much milked the Lakers. Yeah, I mean, and look, Rob Pelinka. Like I said, I'm not a fan. You know how I am, Matt Moses. I don't like Rob Pelinka like that. I don't like Jeannie Buss. I'm not even gonna call them their names and none of that. They're horrible. They're horrible for their organization. But in this case right here, I could kind of see that they're pretty much putting the writing on the wall. They're like, look, uh, in the next couple of seasons, we got to move on. Luka is 25 years old, so and provided that he stays healthy, we got to see what takes place. Oh man. So yeah, man, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're not a member, and hit them notifications too. Shouts out to the whole entire Lions Den basketball boxing communities, and salute to all the people that rock with me straight to the point. I'm out.